bunch of teams who've earned their spot in the top 25, trying to come up with a victory today and make a big push toward the home stretch. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Humstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback.
Who you talking to, Joe? Oh, tell her to sit back and watch that. What's about to happen to you? I got her. The handoff. Run it up the middle, but stop for no gain. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Comes back, looking to throw for it on third down. They'll try a pass here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He did not.
I'm a better linebacker, nigga.
Crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Now the handoff. Doing a decent gain there for the
defense brings him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Try and muscle for the first down. You make the tackle, but the offense...
Stop trying to play the play, Jeff.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserted themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You ain't a good linebacker, man. You ain't a good linebacker, Steve.
Makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Now they'll run it on the toss. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And the completion made. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards and not going to be enough for the first.
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Goes out of bounds at the 34. That's a pretty good return. Gators offense retakes the field. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Grab down the middle. It's Montgomery. Physical run earns the first down.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route. I think it really caught this defense off guard.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He hands it off from the gun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. The Gators come up to the line in a hurry-up. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free. Will avoid the tackle there with a slide. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
and 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. And they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That should have been picked up, Joe.
Offense been in the reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. They'll stop him short. The completion gain 5 yards.
Take a field goal, D.
Brings up 4th down. Looking for a man. On the move now. Escapes the pocket.
Yeah, boy, that wearing when he's supposed to happen. That's how you know it's a bad lad. That most definitely your game too. Yeah, most definitely your game. Me neither. I'm on the hard line. So let's go with 7-0. Your ball. But who get the ball back in hand though? I think I received the first. I kicked the first. I kicked the first.
This is the kind of conference matchup where you could say
So I get the ball back in hand.
except both teams are having outstanding seasons, coming in ranked in the top 25. Looking forward to this one. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. UA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway.
Let y'all start over. I ain't got time to begin, 10-yard line, no momentum. That's a new game. And my 7 points ain't on that board, and that momentum go with you. That sound crazy. Second half, 14, 21 points, I'll take it, but I ain't taking it right now. No.
Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away.
You told your wife to unplug the internet over there, nigga. I know what's going on. Yep, he said, baby. Man, why you gotta go make subs every game, man? Go fix your playbook, man. Yeah.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's
What do you want, Mo?
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors.
Yeah, don't do that no more.
In the era that we live in right
They
now,
told you don't do that.
the field route, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Early adversity here. They face a 3rd down in the opening possession. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. This one's going to fall in.
No pressure.
Brings up 4th down. Well, a clear decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50, the first possession. on fourth down.
Oh,
Makes the
God.
catch, and that is enough for a first down.
Oh, y'all went that same little play now, see. Oh, y'all been in the lab together, huh?
Just great execution here on this fourth down to
DB
keep this
and
drive
Bobo. I
alive.
see all y'all
What I
running the
love is
same
the
play now.
accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Oh, that's on me. Oh, fucking linebacker. How you know? Come on.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
What a nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Completion sets up a second down. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense comes up on first down and 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Handoff to the left. Fights off a defender. He's talking, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Chris, I know we think about LSU, you go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here. Move the sticks.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's hauled in with a tight end on a corner route. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving. And the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Snags a good throw. They get him on the ground quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
We go with a direct snap. Breaking tackles and going. He's tackled out of the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
There's a quick throw to the right. Touchdown, LSU. Great connection there for 6 points. They slowed the game down with a long...
Hey, Jeff, you like that play?
Produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Montgomery. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. With the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against this secondary.
They're going to run it here. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
Give me that, man. Jeff, I played you the whole way. Give me that.
Man, on your own side,
I already know what you want to do. Come on, I'm ready for it.
Here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Gators will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it.
It's that same fucking play, man. I got to know that.
Out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
First down and 10 now. Dropping back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Drops back in the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick grab. This one goes nowhere.
Yeah, Joe. Go back to the huddle.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5.
Don't do that.
What a job by this defense. Back inside their own 5-yard line. Never say die attitude. They end up getting a turnover. Not only do they not give up points, but they get the ball back to their offense.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone.
Big field goal, Joe.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
That's their first of the half. They could take the lead with a chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here on 4th down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
I need to see what you coming out in, Joe.
Well, look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw again. But it's incomplete. The defense makes
You wish. You too quick, G. You got to slow down. Why you moving so fast?
On this 4th down play.
Why you moving so fast, D?
Come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
You just threw it too quick. You just had too much. You have enough patience in you then. You wide open. You press the issue though.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off.
I wouldn't even think to do that. It's all good.
Things get a little tougher after that delay penalty. You got to worry about just getting out of your own end zone here.
Ooh, that hold up, man. Just hold up a little longer, jeez.
Limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just
got me backed up in my own end zone, gee. Oh, that what you gonna go with?
Sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll try the left side with a toss.
I knew that was out of there. That's why I changed that play, Joe. Literally, I just altered that play. Go back and watch my YouTube. I went and watched. I did that Joe because of the weak ass defense he's in. I ain't worried about you. You can't stop me, Joe.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Montgomery.
Oh my God.
He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move.
Oh my God. Sorry. What they say, he's going to run one back.
We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying.
Oh, man, you got me too much time.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching him.
I ain't got to throw the ball, Jack. I can run the ball on you. I just did.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take take over. So they begin the drive here in the final
defense. You can't go that goal line defense. That's going to run it on me.
Runner takes off to his right. Game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I just want to see if I can do it.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here comes the bunch formation. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And Gain moves the ball out near the 25. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. The offense going with the hurry up. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Going for a big play downfield. This one is broken up and ball's incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Let's it go quickly. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway.
Get my playbook, bitch.
Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. The snapper, quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screenplay works.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Grabbed by the receiver.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, what a play by this quarterback. 1 second, he's surveying the entire field.
I don't like that at all. That nigga just speed boost on me like that, man.
Second, he just pulls it down.
You see how nigga just went through and just speed off? Come on, man.
And gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. The offense gets
Man, I'm gonna run it down ball back. I'm gonna run the ball back.
Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. What a catch! The timeout is called in early stage late here in the second quarter. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. We're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Now they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. Try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Toss play to the outside. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The ball is picked off. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
The Gators will line up now. It's 1st and goal. On 1st down, it's play action. Up near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And he knocks through the PAT. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Bengals offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Solid game. Moves the ball to the 36.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Blocked by the receiver. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Look out, he's in the clear.
No bullshit, Joe.
That could be a game.
Your man should not been able to pick that ball off. Your man should not been able to pick that ball off.
Back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Set second down play here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Montgomery. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Gators will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Montgomery.
Tell that was some bullshit. Now I don't want to play this shit no more. You got it.
Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Man, you seen that what I just seen? You seen the same thing, man. That was bull.
To me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up the 16. Play fake, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Prime time, moving to his left. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
It's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Snead. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. The Gators looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Off the play fake on first down. Now rolling out to his left. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Comes that LSU offense back onto the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. There's a screen pass to the running back. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it with room to run. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking deep down the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Let's it fly to the wide out. And that is interception number 5 as the night.
Hey, man, 2 o'clock. I'm about to go, man.
They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
See what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's got it in the open. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Nice catch made out of the slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw. The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Back to throw again. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. There's contact on the throw. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now here's the toss play. And on the final play of the game, just a short game. That'll do it. This was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.